Funny intro. I got nothing, man. I'm so emotionally upset. I'm dead inside. What's good, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and I've been MIA. As a lot of you guys know, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, blah, 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 blah. For those who do not know, I am the editor for The Fumble. Been a little bit busy at work, so therefore I was not able to do as much here on the channel, which is why the last time I reviewed a post game was like, I don't know, we were like 4-8, I think was the last time I reviewed a post game. I will get back on track with that once we pass this back-to-back that we have coming up today and tomorrow. We have Portland today, we have Boston tomorrow. So there will be a video dropping on Thanksgiving after the back-to-back. So before you go and eat with your family, while you're eating with your family, after you eat with your family, whatever it is, you put that video up on the big screen to let them know, yo, this is my man CK, man. This guy's great. You like the Knicks, you're gonna love this guy. But this video that you're about to watch was the latter end of a video that I had posted after our terrible loss to the Pelicans. Oh my gosh. Knicks played a great game for 3 quarters. Once again, forgetting that there's a 4th quarter to be played. And some boasting about Emmanuel Mudiay. I wanted to still put this video up, but more so for the conversation I have at the end. I give my 2 piece on Kevin Knox and David Fizdale, all the slander that they've been getting. For those who have been watching the Coast to Coast podcast every Sunday, this last Sunday I brought it up and said that I would put it in this video. So this is my take on Kevin Knox as of right now and David Fizdale and just the state of where we are right now as the New York Knicks. I have to put this up. I really want to hear your guys' opinions in the comments below. Also, in the last 2 videos, you guys have been killing it in the comments. I have not responded to any comments. I will be on those as soon as possible. Like I said, work is killing me. But once we get past these holidays, I'll be back on track. I just don't want you guys to think I don't want to make content or that I'm missing out on content. It's just been a very busy time right now, and I'm going to get back on track for sure. Also, I have a huge surprise for you guys in January. For those who are following me on the Instagram, you guys might already know, but if you don't, that's coming soon. I'll see you guys after the back-to-back. I'm sure I'll do a live or something before that. Whatever. I'll see you guys after the back-to-back. Enjoy the video. I want to take the time to talk about something that's really been irritating me throughout this week. I want to give my 2 cents on it. The biggest things I've been seeing everywhere, from other people's live streams to Twitter to YouTube comments, is these 3 narratives. David Fizdale is not a good coach. Kevin Knox is a bust and doesn't know how to play the game of basketball, and he has no competitive spirit. And narrative 3, CK, give up on Mudiay and give up on Ntilikina. You still want me to give up on Mudiay after what we just saw last night?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So I'm gonna start with narrative 1, and I'm gonna keep this short and simple on all 3. I just want to give my 2 cents on it because I've been hearing all these arguments and I've been staying out of it, but I need to speak up about these things. David Fizdale has coached for 16 games for the New York Knicks, okay? People are complaining about his substitutions, late game situation, his lack of quote-unquote coaching. People are complaining that blah, 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 blah. When you have the youngest roster in the league, it's going to be hard for your team to execute the way exactly that you want it to be executed, okay? When you have a team like the Golden State Warriors, or you have a team like, you know, the Boston Celtics or the Toronto Raptors, where you have the great combination of youth and vets, then it's easier for a game plan to be executed the right way. We saw in that Pelicans game, in the first 3 quarters, we saw the game plan that has been mentioned from the beginning of training camp to now finally coming to fruition. We played at a fast pace. I keep saying pace. We played at a fast pace. The ball was fizzing around and our defense was aggressive and we were hustling. We were hustling on defense. Those were all the things that had been mentioned by Fizdale from the moment he got the job. He also mentioned that, hey, Mudiay, we gonna get you right, kid. Moutier got right last night. You can't tell me that's not the truth. Fizdale is going to be okay. We need to be patient with the process as Fizdale. Do not so quickly forget the coaches that we've had in the past. We've already have a coach that is forming a culture for this team in the long term, coming into some very important summers, especially this summer where we had the possibility of bringing in a Kevin Durant and bringing in a Zion Williamson to an RJ Barrett, to get any of these star guys in the NBA draft. Right now, what Fitz is doing is he is laying down the foundation. Yes, there are kinks. Yes, there are problems. My biggest problem with him is that he is too okay with ISO dominant basketball being played in late game situations. He is too okay with our assists being low, when the reality situation is, for us to play better at the fast pace, our assist needs to be high. But these are things that in time he can fine tune. This is his first year as the coach. We cannot expect him to go out there and give us a championship caliber team in one season. Let the man figure it out. I will take everything he has done thus far over anything we've gone out of Jeff Hornacek. I almost called him Jeff Van Gundy. I love Jeff Van Gundy. Don't ever get those two twisted. So just let the man live and let him coach the team and figure out the team. He said that we were going to have an extended preseason as far as rosters and starting lineups and stuff like that. And for the most part, he finally got one right. But he got one right in last night's game. Will it be right for us in our next game? We'll see. But who knows what's going to happen. Let Fizdale figure it out before we are so quick to fire him and call him a terrible coach. Patience, Knicks fans. That is the one thing I asked for you guys before the season started, was patience, which leads me to my next point. Basically, all the next names I have to name: Frank Ntilikina and Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox, our 9th overall pick. Patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hearing he looks like a deer in headlights. He's looking like a guy that doesn't have competitive spirit. He's looking like a guy that's just going over the motions. He just throws up the ball. What? Kevin Knox, first and foremost, has one of the smoothest jump shots I have seen.
Right now, be aggressive at both ends. Knox for 3. That's good.
Rookies will take shots that don't make sense because rookies have not played in the NBA before, so they have to learn the NBA game. Kevin Knox had about 2 weeks of the NBA game taken away from him, so he's a little bit behind on the learning curve compared to Alonzo Trier and Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox is still giving us 13 plus points on average in the last 3 games. I said this in Entertainer's stream, shout out to Entertainer, and I said this on my live stream on IG, shout out to the IG, go follow right now. If you shave 2 of those cheapy fouls off of his stat line, Kevin Knox is busting out for 20 plus points last night. Bet. What happened in that third quarter? He led the charge in the third quarter up until he got the 4th foul where he had to ultimately be subbed out. Ultimately, Kevin Knox is figuring it out. He is 18 years old. We are talking as if he is 27 in the league and he's never going to be a good ball player. He is 18, 19 years old, and same goes with Frank Ntilikina. It's getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Again, that is just the reality of the NBA draft. You're not always going to get a home run right away. It takes time. You can go down the list from any superstar, and a majority of them that were anywhere from a 5th pick to a 15th pick will all have okay mediocre seasons for at least 4 years until they turn into the player that you know them as today. Now, going back to the Kevin Knox thing, my all-time favorite basketball player in the league is Tracy McGrady.
That says a lot. Here comes McGrady. Oh, he just sucked the gravity right out of the building.
What's that? You don't believe me? Okay. You don't believe? Okay. All right. And there's more where that comes from. I got Orlando, I got Houston. I'm still trying to get a New York one because he played for the Knicks, and I'm documenting that. T-Mac has been known to have this sleepy-eyed demeanor where he just looked out there and was just a silky smooth dude that just played the game. Now, we know as years passed, towards the end, we saw emotion. We saw T-Mac with the look. T-Mac will be in your eyes and looking aggressive. But early T-Mac, little kid, 18-year-old, fresh out of high school T-Mac, that would still dunk on you, that would get blocks and stuff like that. He had the look of somebody that did not know what was going on. Deer in headlights. The league, these are big guys, but I'm trying to figure it out as I go and ultimately turn into the killer that he is. with that same sleepy demeanor. Kevin Knox has a very sleepy, laid-back demeanor, but has a deadly jump shot, and he is 18. He is figuring it out. Give him time. These things don't mean anything. It's his first year in the league. He has the capability to turn into that killer. Look him up. Look up Kentucky highlights. Look at his jump shots from even this season. Kevin Knox will be fine. It's his first year in the league. He's 18 and he's only played. He hasn't even played 16 games. He played what? Maybe 8 games, not even that, 7 games. Let the kid develop. Look, we all know I was heavy on Mikal Bridges and Kevin Knox was my number 2 choice. But Kevin Knox, of the two, I will openly admit, has the higher ceiling. We saw the shades of it in the summer league. Never forget that. That is something that is dormant inside of him, and it will come with confidence and with knowledge of the game. Patience, ladies and gentlemen, patience. But of course, your opinion is what matters. Hit me up in the comments below. We're going to do hashtag sleepy face in honor of Kevin Knox and Tracy McGrady. Hashtag sleepy face. Much love to you guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. I have a big announcement about something that's happening in January. Won't talk about it just yet, but it's coming up. Really excited to share it with you guys, but I'll talk about that in a future video. Until then, follow the socials, hit the sub, and I guess the last part of that was cut out or wasn't recorded. All right, I'm ending this video. Bye.